Hello, I'm Diane Zimberoff, and I'd like to welcome you to the Wellness Institute. Today we're going to be talking about the internship program, some of the advanced trainings that we offer our students. My husband David is here to ask me some of the questions that you yourself might be asking about our advanced course.
Yeah, students leaving the 6-day course on completion, can they go out and actually begin doing heart-centered hypnotherapy with clients?
Yes, they certainly can, and many of them do. When you leave your training, you'll be going back, of course, into your normal routine, and you'll have many opportunities to practice the hypnotherapy with clients and acquaintances, people that you know. As you begin to do this, you're going to find out that there's a lot more to learn, that different things can come up that you don't recognize, or that you don't know where to fit them in the scripts that you've learned so far. And this is to be expected. The hypnotherapy is such an immense resource to getting down to people's deeper issues that there's just an infinite amount of different things that can come up. And that's exactly the reason why we developed the internship program, because our first students kept saying to us, well, this happened, and what does this mean, and can you help me with this? And then they said, we need advanced training. We need to learn more. So that was when we developed the internship program. And it's a very dynamic course. Many of the things that you were taught in the 6 days and only focused on for a short time, maybe an hour, a couple hours, or a morning, we now will focus on for an entire weekend, so that you learn how to do this work with addictions, with family problems, with stress and body issues, illnesses and diseases. You learn that on a much deeper level when you take the internship. Another benefit that people get there is being in a group that's committed to work together for 2 years. The benefit of this is that these people all know you, and you know them, and you've worked with them before, and so you know what their issues are, and you can help them to go deeper, and they can do the same for you. You're not as likely to avoid things or just to work on a superficial level with people that you really bonded with and that you feel safe with. All of our students tell us that they have the highest regard for the amount of safety that we've learned how to create in our groups. Hopefully you felt that in your 6-day training. And each level of training that we do, there's more safety nets put in there so that everyone is safe, that everyone is able to go to the deepest level and really trust that whatever comes out, whatever they discover in the hypnotherapy, will be honored and will be worked with in a way that will benefit you. And we found that we cannot take people any further than we are willing or able to go ourselves. We just don't recognize things that we haven't experienced. So doing your own work on this deeper level makes your skills in therapy so much more vast, and you have so much more to offer people.
Does doing the advanced training help people to increase their income?
It does help you to increase your income, and there's several ways that happens. If you work in an agency, we have many people that come that say they love their agency, they really get fulfilled working there, and they would also like to have a private practice or start a private practice. So this is a way that you can begin to do that and increase your income at the same time. If you, for example, see 3 or 4 clients on a Friday or Saturday, or a couple of evenings a week, you begin to have people that now want to come to you individually, that are outside of the agency, and that value your skills. And when they experience the hypnotherapy, they become so excited about it, just like many of you have, that they want to share it with their friends and their family. And so they then begin referring other people to your practice. And what happens, and what has happened for many, many thousands of our students, is that their weekend practice then begins to grow and grow to where they have more people there, and so they begin to cut down their hours at the agency, maybe still staying there a day a week, 2 days a week, but continuing to grow their practice. Some people eventually choose to leave the agency, but that's totally up to you. This definitely brings more money to you because of the nature of the private clients that will now be seeking out your services. People that already have a practice going, if your practice is not filled up, I promise you it will be very quickly, because of when people hear about the hypnotherapy, so many more people come to see you. Another way that you can increase your income is that we have a group program that we teach. It's called the Personal Transformation Intensive. And that is a program that you will be gaining the skills to be able to do that program in the internship. You will learn how to do everything needed there to then move into the group work. And when you're seeing people in a group, you're working smarter rather than harder. Because obviously working with 10 people at a time, you're going to make more money per hour than working with one person at a time. It's also a way to open up some space in your practice, because there's a lot of people that are ready to do deeper work, which you really cannot do on an individual basis. As you go to the internship, you will see that it takes a group. It takes the group energy to take people to their highest level. So your income will be greatly increased, and I would say 90% of our students tell us that over and over again.
Can you comment on the community of graduates in most of the communities around the country?
When we began doing the heart-centered hypnosis, we never really saw how this amazing community was going to develop. The way that it's developed is that people in their 6-day training begin to become friends and contact each other. Many of them go on to do their internship together. They have mastermind groups, and the mastermind groups are ways to help you manifest what you say you want, to manifest your dreams. And in each community where we do these trainings, we also have supervision groups available. So when you're complete with your 6th day, you can come to the supervision group and meet other people. And this is how our network continues to grow. We've done trainings all over the world. This is an international training, and all over the country. One of the examples is we have a lot of people that move and say they're moving to Chicago or New York or wherever. We connect them with the graduates that we have in that community. We connect them with the supervision group they have in that community. And people begin to realize that they have friends that they never even knew about before because of the network that we've been so blessed to develop. And you now are a part of that network. This is a way to grow your practice, because we do have a referral list. On our website, we have a place for you when you join the association to put your information, what type of clients you like to work with. And then we have lots of people that are looking for heart-centered hypnotherapists. They go online and they find you. So being a part of that network is very, very important.
We often hear people talk about fulfilling their vision or dream. Can you comment on that?
Yes. when people sign up for the heart-centered hypnotherapy or any class that you take, in the past, we've all taken courses. We take the course, we go home and practice it, or maybe we don't, and that's kind of the end of it. In our internship program, we really want to support you in discovering what your dream is. Where do you want to be in 10 years or in 5 years? What's your vision for yourself? So this is not just a course that you take. This is really ways to help you get to where you really want to be so that you can find fulfillment in your life. Many people come to us looking for something. They don't even know what they're looking for. And maybe you might ask yourself, what was I looking for when I called the Wellness Institute or when I signed up for this class? What is it that I want? And those are the questions that get answered during your internship program and through the mastermind process that each person participates in. So we support you in that, and this is a benefit of taking this work. So I want to thank you for being here today. I really enjoyed speaking with you, and I want you to know that if you have any questions, certainly you can ask your teachers, and if they can't answer it, you may call me up at the Wellness Institute, and I will be glad to call you back to answer your questions. Thank you so much. I've really enjoyed speaking with you today.